Today we're changing it up and giving you the top 5 cars that rappers own, or in some cases only rent. Number 5. The Chevrolet C8 Corvette. The Chevrolet Corvette C8 is the 8th generation of the Corvette sports car manufactured by American automobile manufacturer Chevrolet. It is the first rear mid-engine Corvette since the model's introduction in 1953, differing from the traditional front mid-engine design started in 1963. The C8 was announced in April 2019, and the coupe made its official debut on July 18, 2019, in Tustin, California. With a lineage that stretches back to the 1950s, the Chevrolet Corvette is a mainstay of performance car culture, and the current C8 model takes that tradition to a new place with a thumping V8 mounted behind the passenger compartment and a still affordable price tag. Performance in the supercar range and surgically precise handling make the Corvette a track day darling when equipped with the Z51 package, but its ride over rough stretches is unexpectedly smooth and its cabin is comfortable enough for daily use. Both a coupe and a convertible are offered, and the coupe has a lift-off roof panel for open-air motoring. Storage areas behind the engine and in front of the cabin offer enough cargo space for a weekend away, and its attainable price, exceptional performance, and surprising practicality make it one of the best cars on the list. Number 4. The Maybach. Maybach is a German luxury car brand owned by and a part of Mercedes-Benz AG. The original company was founded in 1909 by Wilhelm Maybach and his son Karl Maybach, originally as a subsidiary of Luftschiffbau Zeppelin GmbH. In 1960, Maybach was acquired by Daimler-Benz. The name returned as a standalone ultra-luxury car brand in 2002, sharing significant components with Mercedes-Benz cars. After slow sales, Maybach ceased to be a standalone brand by 2013, and it became, in 2015, a sub-brand of Mercedes-Benz, which the Mercedes-Benz Group owns. As of 2024, Daimler produces an ultra-luxury edition of the Mercedes-Benz S-Class, the Mercedes-Benz EQS SUV and the Mercedes-Benz GL S-Class under the Mercedes-Maybach name. The Maybach aesthetics. Maybach right down to the rims, the unmistakable style of the brand is characterized by its sublime beauty, utmost aesthetics, and grace. If it's not the S-Class Maybach, then it's the GLS 600 Maybach that most rappers prefer to roll in. The GLS class Maybach starts at $175,500 and goes up to $200,500 depending on the trim and options. The S-Class Maybach starts at $199,450 and goes up to $235,450 depending its options and trim. Number 3. The Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk. The Trackhawk is a beautifully high-powered SUV with the heart and spirit of a track-tuned race car. Accelerating 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.5 seconds, Trackhawk boasts a supercharged 6.2L V8 engine and launch control. The Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk, it's the most powerful production SUV in the world. And very nearly the quickest too, the Lamborghini Urus beating its vital statistics by the narrowest of margins. The most irrelevant of margins too, you could argue. Naturally it's much cheaper than the Urus, weighing in at 89,995 pounds, just over half what the Lambo will set you back before options. And the Trackhawk comes with just about every spec box ticked. With just 120 coming to the UK, it'll also be significantly rarer. Even though it's one of the fastest SUVs on the road today, the Trackhawk is the most sought-after truck, by thieves who joyride them or chop them up for car parts. Number 2. The Lamborghini Urus. The Lamborghini Urus is a luxury SUV manufactured by Italian automobile manufacturer Lamborghini. It was introduced in December 2017 as a 2018 model year production vehicle. The Urus is the first Lamborghini SUV and 5-door vehicle in the modern era, under the ownership of Volkswagen Group, and the second SUV in the brand's history after the LM002, which was produced between 1986 and 1993. Built on the Volkswagen Group MLB Evo platform, the Urus shares many components with other Volkswagen Group luxury SUVs such as the Audi Q7, Bentley Bentayga, Porsche Cayenne, and Volkswagen Touareg. With a top speed of 194 miles per hour, the Urus SE is the fastest production SUV in the world. The name comes from the Urus, the ancestor of modern domestic cattle, also known as the aurochs. The Lamborghini Urus concept was unveiled at the 2012 Beijing Auto Show on the 23rd of April 2012. Later, the SUV was also shown at Pebble Beach in 2012. Powered by a 5.2-liter V10 engine shared with the Gallardo, the engine generated a theoretical maximum power output of 600 PS, 592 horsepower, 441 kilowatts, and was accompanied with an all-wheel drive system. The sharp-lined exterior design of the SUV takes heavy influence from the company's V12 flagship, the Aventador. Number 1. The Dodge Challenger and Charger Hellcat. Dodge's Hellcat model simply redefined American performance in a way no Chevrolet Corvette ever could. While the Corvette has always been a performance bargain, the equally value-packed Hellcats were performance statements. Humble, affordable American iron transformed into perhaps the most brash and outrageous cars to ever ply public roads via a classic hot rodding move, a big old blower. The 2.4-liter twin-screw IHI supercharger displaced more air than the entire engines of many four-cylinder cars, stuffing 11.6 psi of boost into a 6.2-liter Hemi V8. In 2014, the Challenger Hellcat did 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.7 seconds on the way to an 11.7-second quarter mile. The numbers still impress. Honestly, Dodge could have revealed the Hellcat today with its original performance figures and would still gush. But the greatest aspect of the Hellcat mystique is that Dodge could never leave well enough alone. Its engineers kept finding more power, little bits at first, then great roaring gobs of it, efforts that spawned super Hellcats with provocative names like Demon and Jailbreak. The irreverence of the Hellcat, stubbornly promoting the hooligan demographic, kept it fresh. And what was in the engine bay kept an increasingly archaic and portly platform alive well past its expiration date. The Hellcat became a cultural touchpoint in a way nothing else in the automotive enthusiast realm could. The Mustang Shelby GT500 and the Camaro ZL1 are fantastic sports cars that can mop the floor with a Hellcat in multiple dynamic metrics, but neither of those specific models possess even a fraction of the Hellcat's broader influence on the American psyche. The Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat is where tires go to die. It's one of the last coupes with American-style V8 thunder under its hood. The Challenger SRT Hellcat lineup's most reserved model spews 717 horsepower from its supercharged 6.2-liter V8 engine. But there's so much more. Output from the Hellcat Red-Eye model's version of this engine jumps to 797 horsepower. And the meanest, nastiest Hellcat Red-Eye, the wide-body Jailbreak edition, deploys 807 horsepower. Dodge also offers the Charger Hellcat in two models, starting with the 717 horsepower Charger SRT Hellcat widebody. The Charger SRT Hellcat Red-Eye widebody boosts the power to 797 horsepower. Adding the $995 Jailbreak option bumps the Red-Eye's power to 807 horsepower. The Charger and Challenger Hellcat is one of the top cars that rappers own and might be the most wanted car in America today. Just like the Jeep Trackhawk, you will have to babysit it because it's in high demand by car thieves and chop shops. That was the top 5 cars that rappers own or rent. Some might say the Rolls-Royce Culligan and the Mercedes G-Wagon should have been on the list, but every rapper is not that rich. Thanks for watching and please like, share, comment and subscribe to the channel if you're not.